Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Your girl Tiffany Vanessa here with another video. So to continue with my January candle burning rotation video series, because the reason why I have to make it a series is because when I'm doing the candle burning rotation, I'm talking about candles, kind of giving you a synopsis of them. There may be ad-libs to it, and I just want to give you some information without being vague. It's just very impossible to try to fit all the candles that I picked out for the month. It's just very impossible to fit all that into a video without making it an 1.5 to 2 hour video. And I don't want to do that to nobody. I'd rather do it in parts. That way people can pick and choose which candle brand they're interested in and stick with that. But as you can see on the thumbnail, this is all about Country Candle, which is a sub, I would say, you might as well say a sub brand under the Kringle candle family company. Kind of like Woolwick is under the brand of Yankee, Scentworks is under the brand of Slatkin & Co., which is also under Homeworks. And I don't mean to say Woolwick is under the brand of Yankee. It's, I think, Rubbermaid or somebody like that. And then Yankee, Woodwick, Chesapeake Bay, all of those I think are under whatever company has all them together. So Country is basically one of those candles. The difference is that Kringle Candle is the company they are under, and it's actually discontinued. So Kringle is now a standalone. But today I'm going to talk about candles that are discontinued at the moment. They could cross over into the Kringle realm, and we've seen quite a few at the tail end of the year in Q3 with Kringle bringing in a lot of scents that came from Country, and they've been transformed over into the Kringle 100% soy white wax. But I want to talk about the candles that I picked out for January. So there's not a lot. I only picked out 6. Actually, no, I'm missing one. Hold, please. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. I actually picked out 7, not 6, but 7. But one is more of a commemorative scent, and I'm very reluctant to burn it. Now I will say I have burnt it, but I'm reluctant to burn it anymore, and I'll explain why. I'll save that one for the very end. First candle, Country Candles, Cran Apple Toddy. This has scent notes of apple, berry, currant, fruit, sweet, amber. So as you can see, I burnt this quite a bit. This came out last year. Yep, this was a limited edition fall and holiday collection. I didn't get everything. I ended up missing like 2 or 3 candles that was in this that I wish I could have got. But ooh, one thing about this, you do get the apple, you do get the berry, but you also get the currant. The currant is very much here, and it's kind of deep, in my opinion, to the point where it almost gives this a sour type of take. It's not bad. It's just that some people it might come off smelling like stinky feet to some people, or stomach bile. For me, like I said, I get the berry, I get the apple, I get the currant. I don't get amber. And usually amber would go in the direction of perfume. I'm not getting that here. It's just a fruity, bright, well, not citrusy, but like a fruity, bright type of scent. Yep. Sweet, like a tart, punchy type of idea. But again, it is Cran Apple Toddy. And like I said, you do get that apple, that currant that kind of gives this a cranberry-ish. Yeah. But again, like I said, if you're not really into currant and you can pick that out of everything, you're probably not gonna like this. So that is Grand Apple Toddy. Now, next up, we have something similar, but it may be much more of a fan favorite than the Cran-Apple Toddy. From the same collection, by the way, is Cranberry Cocktail. And the scent notes on this one is fresh cranberries, fruit, wine, sparkling cranberry. They have cranberries twice, but I get what they're saying. There's cranberries, there's wine, they add some fruit, and then they add a sparkling, effervescent to it to really go in. Now, this I like a lot better than Cran-Apple Toddy. If I had to pick and literally only be able to get one, I would get this one. This definitely smells like a punch bowl, cranberry, and a sparkler, like somebody put the cranberries in a bowl and somebody poured cranberry juice, like a sparkler of cranberry juice flavor in there to kind of soft and get soaked in with the cranberries, and maybe a couple of other red fruits would be in this, and then pour some wine in here. This literally smells like a cocktail. Like, I can go make this in the kitchen based on the notes. This would be easy to make. Add a little bit of ice. Oh yeah, this is so good. I like this. The wine probably, I don't know if it would be cranberry or maybe raspberry or something, a little bit of sugar, but yeah. But again, that is Cranberry Cocktail. The next one that I have here that surprised me when I burnt it for the first time is this one, Fireside Chai. I'm actually really impressed with this and I like it. It has scent notes of bourbon, cider, wood smoke, wood, amber, and spice. Now, the only disappointment to someone who gets this candle is that it's not like the chai that you get from like Bath & Body Works White Pumpkin. It doesn't really smell like autumn chai to me from Bath & Body Works either. This is much more prominent with the bourbon. This plays a lot more into the wood smoke. Yeah. When this was burning, I got the spice. I got the wood smoke. I did get that wood. I'm picking up cider on cold and maybe just maybe a little bit when burning. But this is predominantly wood smoke, and spice with a little bit, just a little tiny bit of like a fruity aspect in the background, like which would probably be the cider I'm picking up, but not so much as a chai tea or anything like that. Maybe a shot of bourbon maybe in this, because there's like this sweet mapley nuance there that I'm kind of getting off the top when I'm smelling this on cold. But when burning, am I getting that? I can't remember. I haven't burnt this in a while, y'all. When I do my project Use It Up, this will be in the update. I'll end up taking notes because I gotta burn it. So yeah, I love this. This one surprised me when I burned it. But yes, that is Fireside Chai. All right, what do we have next? Peppermint Cocoa. So I feel like we've had this in Kringle before, which I think this picture is almost the same as the one, and I have the Kringle version. This smells good. This has scent notes of crushed peppermint, chocolate morsels, praline cream, vanilla bean, minted woods, cream, whipped cream, and musk. This literally smells just like a hot chocolate or hot cocoa with peppermint sticks crushed up. Somebody added some chocolate morsels, a little whipped cream on the top. This is very much on par with Bath & Body Works Peppermint Hot Chocolate. That's basically what this is. It's Bath & Body Works Peppermint Hot Chocolate, which we haven't seen in a while, by the way. Did it come out last year? And when I mean last year, I mean like 24, like holiday 24. Even though this is 2026 now, it didn't come out for holiday 2026. They did come out with peppermint bark truffle, but not the same as this. But you definitely get like that cocoa powdered chocolate that they have, that you pour into the cup. Then you add some milk, warm milk. Well, not warm milk. Well, would you warm up the milk? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I haven't had a hot chocolate in like 4 years. I know I don't do water. I do know that. I don't mess with water. I don't do water with my hot chocolate. Once I found out that, because when I was doing hot chocolate in the beginning, I thought it was supposed to be made with water, and it never really was something I liked. And then I think one time somebody made it for me with milk, and it was the most delicious thing ever. But leave down in the comments, how do you make your hot chocolate? Actually, this entire thing kind of reminds me of the last time I had it. So I had the hot chocolate with the milk in it, and then my boyfriend at the time, he bought me some peppermint bark, Ghirardelli peppermint bark. He took one of those square pieces, put it down in the bottom, poured, you know, the steamed milk on the top, and added the chocolate powder on top. And that basically melted immediately. You had the peppermint pieces at the bottom. Then he actually put whipped cream on the top and the marshmallows, and it was so good. That was so good. And that's what this reminds me of. I'm actually, when we're done with this video, I'm gonna light this up because it's like 18 degrees outside, and this is needed right now. This is needed. So yeah. So that is peppermint and cocoa. Next up, now a lot of you probably were arguing like you should have burnt that around Christmas, and you're right. However, I don't know, this just gives me more of a January scented candle, so I decided I wanted to burn it now or for this month, and that is Silver Bells. The scent notes is apricot, apples, sweet orange, and vanilla cream. This is a very light candle, by the way. Yeah, this is light. What does this remind me of? This smells like something I've had before from Bath and Body Works. I can't think of what candle is out there that has apricot, apple, sweet orange, vanilla cream. Or maybe I'm getting confused with something I had in Goose Creek that had this similar scent profile. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is very much apple and apricot forward. You do get a sweet vanilla or like that sweet orange and the vanilla in here. This is just, it's very plain and basic. I mean, there's not a bunch of layers to this. It's very linear. Very much flat in a sense of just being the profile that it is. Very, very flat. I know it's not really something a person would think Silver Bells would smell like. You would think with the picture it would have, it would smell like pine needles or try to portray like glitter or something. And when I seen it, that's what I thought. It would have like this take on glitter and try to make me think about if it was glitter or pine trees or something, this is what it would smell like. The reason why I like this is also because it kind of has like this take where it kind of reminds me of New Year's decorations. That's why I kind of went like, yeah. But again, not too spectacular. It's not my favorite. Not a very strong burner. I burned it like you see. I burned it at the time that I burnt it. Not a strong thrower. Maybe I need to burn it longer. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll figure it to get down here. But right now I'm not seeing anything that indicates that it's going to perform. But that's Silver Bells. Or I shouldn't say it's going to perform. I burnt it already. But I should say get better. Next up we have Winter's Coming. Well, it's already here, honey. But the scent notes are winter citrus, jasmine, musk, sandalwood, and amber. Citrus is a good scent note for holiday season next to cranberry. I like how winter scents focus on the cranberry, the citrus, and that like put them together with some spice to give like a winter feel. And if it's not those scents, then it's always like a minty tree type of scent for winter. So not everything is Christmas. You know, this is not Christmas. This is straight up tells you what it is. Winter's coming. This is pretty. I like this. It is very much, however, with the sandalwood and the amber, it reminds me, y'all gonna hate me for this. Y'all gonna hate me for this. It reminds me of Baccarat Rouge and In the Stars. So yes, this has a much of a perfume quality because of the sandalwood and the amber. Yeah, that sandalwood especially, because that's like one of the main notes in Baccarat Rouge and Bath and Body Works In the Stars. And that amber, those two together just really creates the profile of Baccarat Rouge. I'm gonna actually burn this one today as well after this video, because I really want to see where this takes me. So yeah, yep. Yeah, that is really okay. Yeah, I like it, but we'll have to burn it to see, right? So that is Winter's Coming. All right, and last but not least, I'm thinking with this candle, I'm thinking about just going ahead and just crocking it and keeping the wax. And that is Country Candles dedicated remembrance candle for Mr. Kittredge himself. This smells like leather. It smells like a wood shop. It's just like a candle shop, like the first one to be built. That's what this smells like. I get incense, I get patchouli, I get wood. I can't tell you what kind of wood. It's just, this is great. However, I did burn it. And then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? No. I don't want to burn this. This smells like leather. It smells like tobacco. This is very much a Kittredge family recipe in a jar. This scent makes up the entire Country Kringle candle era. Yeah. I refuse to burn this, and I'm just gonna melt this. His birthday is February 1st, so I'll be basically melting this all the way up into the end of the month. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So this is the only, and this is a paraffin. I'm hoping that if Mick do bring this back or do a dedicated one for his father, that he updates it and put it in soy wax. But it's the only black band country candle that I have. And like I said, I thought about it and I wanted to burn it, and I did burn it. And then I was like, no, this is too much of a classic to be burnt, too much of a commemorative piece to be burnt. This is something that doesn't deserve to be burnt. It deserves to be preserved. And I kind of hate that I lit it, but what can you do? What can you do? I honestly wanted to see what it smelled like burning. Unfortunately, it didn't translate and burn for me as much, maybe because I'm not into paraffin anymore, and that may be why So that's why I said what I said about I hope in the future that Mick could put this back out with the black band, keep the same packaging, not change it, and just turn it into soy. Other than that, that is it for me today with the country candles that I picked out for the month of January. Nothing compared to what I picked out for Kringle, which you probably would see that video after this one because I'm actually posting this one first, even though I recorded the Kringle one first. And I had originally created that video to be part of a larger video, but that video alone is an hour almost. And at that point when I recorded it and seeing how long it got, I was like, it's not gonna work. This video is gonna be 30 minutes because I'm talking, you know, and so therefore that's an hour and 20 minutes right there, and I haven't even did the Bath and Body Works portion, which y'all know that's gonna be a long one because I like to talk. It's my thing. I like to talk when I do these videos, and if chatting is not for you, it's probably not the channel for you. But anyway, let me get ready to get off of here, you guys. I am probably going to have to record the next 2 videos another time. But in the meantime, you should have seen by now, this is mid going in second. This is probably the full second week of January. You're probably seeing this. I think the first full week of January, no, why am I saying I think? The third week of January, well, at the end of this week, okay, you should be seeing this the second week. At the end of the second week, because we are in January, and I'm talking like I'm in the past, but I'm actually talking in future tense. This same week that I'm posting these videos of my picks, we're gonna get into Project Use It Up again, so make sure you check that out if you haven't. Make sure you check out all the videos I did of all the different empties I did from October, November, and December of body care and candles. Make sure you check those videos out. It's like 6 of them. It should be now because, yeah, no, October body care, October candles, November. Make sure you check those out if you're interested in finding out where I've been. Check out the life date update video. That was originally supposed to be an empties video. It turned into a complete life update video. Yeah, that's it. But after this video, Kringle, and then I'll be filming the other 2 later on down the line, so you catch my drift. Other than that, you guys, I will talk to you soon. I'm gonna get ready to burn these 2. I know you guys are like, oh, how are you gonna do that? Whichever one's stronger is going in the open concept. Whichever one is not as strong is going in my bedroom. So there we are. That is it. So other than that, I will talk to you guys later. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.